Good morning, my name's Gavin Richardson, Head of Sales here at Mortgages for Business, and today I'm with Adrian Moloney, Sales Director for OneSavings Bank. And we're going to talk a little bit on the second of our series of kind of Meet the Lender, and let our clients know a bit more about what OneSavings Bank does, how we've worked together, and hopefully our customers will see value in our relationships and the way it works for them. So Adrian, it's probably easiest if you tell me a little bit about OneSavings Bank.
Yeah, I mean OSB or OneSavings Bank is the parent, I guess, of our three lending brands. So probably the most familiar to brokers and clients will be Kent Reliance for intermediaries. We also own Interbay Commercial, and we have a second charge business called Prestige Finance, which deals in the regulated second charge business. Interbay Commercial deals with sort of the larger, more complex buy-to-lets, blocks of flats, student accommodation, HMOs, and obviously the growing market of commercial and semi-commercial.
Fantastic. So quite clearly covering the whole range of what our customers actually deal with on a regular basis. Now we've worked closely with you over a number of years, and where do you see the benefits and advantages or positives of your kind of relationship with the brokers here at Mortgages for Business?
Well, I guess the buy-to-let market has become more complicated, certainly since the tax changes, since the PRA changes, and obviously having that sort of expertise of helping to place complex cases works really well. I mean, one of the big bits that we work with you guys is having an on-site underwriter, which is the ability to clear cases on sites that perhaps might not tick all of the black and white criteria.
Yeah, so that I'll just probably explain a bit more. So we have the advantage of an underwriter in our office from your business at least 2 days a week. Gives our brokers a real opportunity to talk through clients' opportunities, their proposals, their potential. Would this work? Would it work? Do you know a lender that might? And it's been brilliant for us being able to actually have that advantage of actually almost safeguarding the customer's journey through the decision in principle and underwriting process. So, you know, the surety of getting a case actually to offer and completion has been really beneficial.
I think that's one of the beauties about Kent Reliance and why we see clients come back to us. You know, if we say we're going to do something subject to it meeting that criteria, we tend to deliver on that promise.
Absolutely. So you've got a range of products, a range of different providers to do so, and we've got a broad spectrum of clients. Where do you see the sort of ideal client in terms of what suits your proposition best?
I guess we're sort of talking predominantly buy-to-let with Kent Reliance. We tend to deal with those applicants that have got several or more buy-to-lets already, and that are either looking to grow their portfolio, perhaps restructure it, perhaps have complex properties. We've certainly seen a growth in the limited company market, and you know, one of the big bits about our proposition is that we don't differentiate on price between people wanting to do the mortgage in a limited company name or doing it in their individual name. One of the other bits I think where the proposition sits really well is we're seeing landlords diversify, whether that's looking at HMOs, whether they're looking at commercial or semi-commercial properties within their portfolio or acquiring them, and we do that very well through the Interbay brand as well, which you guys obviously have been a key partner for.
Absolutely. So the proposition has really come to you know, if it's Kent Reliance, then it can fit the sort of specialist property and traditional kind of landlord market. Interbay when it's slightly more commercial or maybe even more complex on the property type. So the deals are normally a little bit more complex. They're not the high street type deal or the straightforward single family let. And where do you see your underwriting process or your application process differing from maybe other lenders out there? What do our customers expect when we submit an application to you?
Yeah, I mean, we have that sort of straightforward system for the basic cases. We've talked about the on-site underwriter here. We have a credit committee that meets twice a week for those larger deals, those more complex deals. You know, brokers may have seen in the trade press recently and other articles, we've been really good at dealing with big portfolios that are looking to refinance. Obviously, there's a lot of lenders out there that are closed for new borrowing where applicants or landlords are having to move their portfolio in one lump sum. They might be doing a transfer or changing the structure of that property, and we're really good at that. And you know, we're good at looking at bespoke deals. We're good at looking at ordinary deals, I like to think of as well. But we're used to dealing with those larger landlords, those larger portfolios as well.
Absolutely. So if I was to put you really on the spot and say, well, what would be the one piece of criteria, or what kind of sets you apart, do you think, from other lenders out there at the moment? What would you kind of say, well, that's the one thing you really do
well,
exceptionally well?
I think, you know, if we say we're going to do something, we obviously do that, and we offer a real consistency about our approach and our decision making. we've built this business on a manual underwriting basis, very experienced team that are able to look at the complex deals as well. I think the other bit that's really important is, some lenders out there at the end of the product term, you're looking for another lender to put that client with. We offer a very good choices program or retention program as well, where the client can flip into a preferential deal at the end of their rate.
Absolutely. That's a really interesting point for us because, from a broking point of view, we can work out the cheapest deal, the best deal, the one that suits the product, suits the client absolutely ideally, or get a bespoke arrangement. But we need to consider what next for the client every time, and lenders that have got the product switch or further advanced facilities like yourselves makes a real difference if we're supporting the customer all the way through their journey, really.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fantastic. Okay, so it's obvious, Adrian, that we work well together as a company, and your proposition fits really nicely with Mortgages for Business in helping our clients. So what's next for OneSavings Bank? Is it more of the same, or is there something different coming?
I think the bit we've really focused on is improving the broker journey, improving our service, listening to what brokers are telling us around our process, how we can improve that, how we can engage with them. Obviously, we've got a large sales force out there now to support brokers. We work with our key partners, like yourself, with the on-site underwriters. It is all about making that journey better, how we can listen to brokers, how we can make sure that when they come to deal with us, the experience is really good.
Yeah, absolutely. Brilliant. Adrian, thank you very much for your time. So with our customers, obviously, OneSavings Bank, Kent Reliance, Interbay, really useful partner for us to work with. If you've got inquiries that you think may work for us or for you, then please give us a call, 0345 345 6788, or email us at mortgagesforbusiness.co.uk. Thanks very much.